What up, guys? DS005. I haven't done a video in like forever. Look at me. I'm actually doing a video for once. Today, we're doing a video games related collection video. So let's get started. First off, we got my PSP. It is modded to play ROMs, game ROMs. So yeah, don't ask about that any further because it's kind of a gray zone, but it's still technically legal. It is technically, unless you're actually reselling the ROMs for a price, then it's illegal, because then that's redistribution of a copied game hack or game ROM, and then that's just not great. I'm using it for private reasons. So, like, normal at-home use and stuff. Not, like, reselling it and shit. Otherwise, that would be stupid of me. Yeah, we got quite a few video game stuff here. Let's go over all the consoles first. Here we got my Game Boy Color. You guys remember this, right? So this, I found at a garage sale for $10. With Pokemon Red. Without the back cover, sadly, but with Pokemon Red. This does work still. I almost fried it on accident today with a 5-volt power supply that fit in the DC 3-volt power jack, and my stupid ass almost fried it. But hey, at least it still works. My dad's old Nintendo DS Lite. This is my childhood right here. I'm technically almost an official adult, so technically I can say this. This is my childhood right here. This DS right here. Reason why is because I used to play this on every single trip to every single place that was outside of my home state. Or actually inside home state or outside my home area. Like a vacation. Every vacation. This thing kept me entertained for hours. It was fun. I still love this thing. I almost got a red one from a ex-friend of mine who broke his dad's. I tried fixing it, but it was just not worth saving. It was water damage or liquid damaged, and I couldn't fix it. Which kind of sucks, but I could have shell swapped this one, but I don't know. Should I have shell swapped this one? Probably not. I like this one the way it is. This is and plus, it has I have some attachment issues with it. As with most of my stuff. Next we got this Game Boy Advance SP in Cobalt Blue. This I actually found at a thrift store for $25. And the only problem is I got rid of the Pokemon Sapphire that came with it. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. So, yeah, there's no way of getting that back now. Here we have my family's old Wii. Just the Game Boy GameCube edition, the GameCube compatible edition. Here's my personal Wii. This is a family edition without the GameCube ports. So there's a story behind the black one and the white one. The white one is my family's. They gave this to. Well, I kind of took it because nobody was using it. Because we have a Wii U as well, so it plays Wii games anyway. So nobody was using this as of a while ago. So I decided, like, hey, I'm gonna take this. They don't care, actually, that I took it, because everything's on the Wii U anyway. Everything's backed up to the Wii U. This Wii right here is actually modded. I found it modded. So the mod is actually homebrew. Now, is homebrew the greatest thing? And the legal issues? Not really. But it's cool to have. I usually use this just for like Wii Sports and stuff because I like the bowling. I don't have any other Wii games besides Wii Sports right now, but most of the Wii games are in my family's collection, which I don't touch. But, except for this Wii. But yeah. I've gone over the PSP. Okay. Moving on to some just video game related stuff. Here I got some Psyduck from Pokemon. These are 3D printed. I got this from a Pokemon event. That was pretty cool. Just in some random Pokeball things. The Pikachu things, just random dumpster finds. This Zelda sword, which I love this thing to death. I got this for Christmas one year. The stand that it came with, I accidentally broke it. It broke even more recently, so it's like not repairable. My dad tried fixing it once. He said if it breaks, it breaks. He's going to refabricate it anyway. I'm probably going to make like a stand out of something, some other stuff anyway, for most of this stuff anyway. Got some Pokemon tins. Got Final Fantasy Legend 3 game. This is a legit copy. Pretty sure. Guardian Stalker from Legend of Zelda. It got broken on accident once. My not Dead on Arrival. My broken Action Replay DSi. It just needs a reflash of the firmware, but I don't have 70. I actually do have $17 to spare, but I'd rather not spend $17 on a cable. Lilo and Stitch game. I got this from, I think it was like Second and Charles in Woodbridge before it shut down. It's a pretty decent store. Pretty decent game selection too. I actually this has a story behind it as well. This game I got as a replacement because this game, when I originally got this Wally game, this copy was from Mercari, but let me explain. So I got this as a replacement game for the Wally game, because it was missing. Because they sold me a empty box because somebody stole it. So I got the Lilo and Stitch game instead. So now I was happy. Go a few years later, I finally got the actual complete copy of Wally. So, yeah. So, this game, I found at McKay's in Manassas, Virginia. It's actually a pretty decent selection, but it's just super overpriced. This game, I think it was around the same price as, like, average. It's not in there. It's in my game collection, my game holder right now. So, this actually has a funny story as well. This copy of Phineas and Ferb is... I've had an issue. I got the wrong game. I got the Phineas and Ferb case, but when I got it, and lo and behold, a few months later, I realized that I got the wrong game. It's Phineas and Ferb Ride Again. So it was the second, like a remake, or like a second edition of it. It's like the second game of the series for DS. Yeah, I got this copy in this case. It looks very similar. The guy accidentally confused it because the label was over it, but I did get the actual copy of the game from a friend of mine who didn't want it, and his case was missing anyway, so he just gave it to me. So this is what the game's supposed to look like right here. Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, I got the brown copy, but oh well, 2 games. They're pretty decent games. It's a little challenging, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Put that back for now. Got some Goombas, some plushes over here. A Wally DVD Stitch holding a game controller of sorts. Lego Game Boy I got recently for Christmas. PSP case, got that from a thrift store too, with the PSP, which is the best thing ever. What the fuck? Ah, that was a weird label. This PSP came with the case, but I'm missing one of my games. Actually, that I actually threw out because it was broken. It was falling apart, so I was like, I'm not reshelling it. It was a cheap game anyway. Anyways, in this case, we got some games I found in the trash. It's pretty decent titles. Pokemon ones are really expensive, which are amazing. In here we have Wally game and Labyrinth. The Labyrinth one I found for free. The Wally one came with that case, which was amazing deal for only like $10. I think it was more like 8 or 9, but it was still a pretty decent deal. Put these games back in the case. There we go. In my retired backpack, we got all my video game chargers. We got my DS charger, my backup DS charger, my Game Boy Advance charger, and usually my PSP charger if I can fit it. Well, when it's not being used, because my battery is shit on my PSP. Like, absolutely trash. It only lasts like an hour, max. Maybe a half hour. And there's a tornado warning. Yippee! Good thing not for me. Oh, it's in Illinois. Oh boy. Now I have to zoom in on the Illinois storm. Hey, we got a few storm chasers on it. Thank goodness. Yeah. Another console that it's not really a console, it's more of an iPod. Well, it is an iPod. I don't even know where it went. Where did my iPod go? Yeah, my iPod just upped and disappeared. Fun. Okay. So my iPod has some retro mobile games, which is pretty cool. So like Angry Birds, old Minecraft Pocket Edition. I think it's mostly Angry Birds, but there's also something else I forget. But some decent titles that I used to play as a kid. In my younger years of being a kid, I'm technically still a teenager until like 18, until like March, but still. Anywho, some decent titles. I gotta pull my chair back because I was doing some Wii Sports earlier before everything started popping off in weather. Got some decent titles that I got for free from my dad's friend. I don't know if he still talks to him, actually. It's been a while. Some GameCube games I found in the trash. Some decent titles. Very cheap titles, but random Xbox games. Some loose DVD or discs that I found. There's some decent. So some of these DS games are my dad's. I just thought they were decent titles, so yeah, I kind of siphoned them. These cases are empty. These Switch cases. I just like Legend of Zelda in general. Like this Breath of the Wild case I found in the trash, empty. The Tears of the Kingdom case, I have the game technically, and so do I have. So I also have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I do not own a Switch 2. I think it's just stupid that they charge you so much just for a rental, basically, that can be taken back. Yeah, it's stupid. Anyhoozle. Oh, did I go over the Wii's? I think I did. Never mind. I did go over the Wii's. What am I? Wow. I am falling asleep here. Okay. I'm gonna have to end this video. Anyhoozle. That's my entire video game related collection video as of for now. It's still game hunting and stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.